Brad and Janet Mead moved to Vermont in the 1930s and built their rustic dream home well off the main road near Sherburne Pass.
Firstly, they thought we were suspect because we built way off the main road, when we came up here. And they thought they cannot be doing anything good. Here's a young couple, and they come up and they go way off the main road. They must be doing something wrong. They may have a nudist colony, they may have this or that. It was crazy, but true.
The idea of creating a ski area came more from their choice to live in the Green Mountains than from any preconceived plan.
The loveliness of the country here, plus the fact that something had to be done to get these young people outdoors in the winter, and the only thing was skiing. And of course, then it was a sheer folly to even talk about it with local people. They thought it was like miniature golf. I mean, you couldn't possibly start a skier. It was insane.
Leasing land that Janet would eventually buy, the couple created a ski area.
They started Pico Peak, I think, back in 36 or 37. And then it was a rope tow, and they had night skiing and night slaloms. I mean, they did some very creative things with skiing in those days.
Their rope tow just ran up Little Pico, but the couple hired the foremost ski trail expert, Dartmouth's Charlie Proctor, to lay out an expert ski trail from the summit of Big Pico.
The Sunset Trail, well, Charlie Proctor designed the Sunset Trail, and we thought it was wonderful. It was very narrow at the time. We used to put on our climbing skins and go paddle up to the top of the mountain. It was pretty entertaining.
You felt life by the happy occasion of climbing and going yourself up a mountain and getting to the top of a knoll, and all the vicissitudes that take place between the bottom where you start and the top that you reach. It need not be the very top, but in between anywhere, and the quiet and the depth of it. You come upon things that you never in God's world would notice otherwise.
The trail opened with a race in January of 1938, won by Ted Hunter, fresh off the '36 Olympics. But Brad Mead was a close second. But climbing, even in those days, had limited appeal, so the next winter, Brad and Janet headed to the Alps
to see what kind of ski facility would be out there that would be more efficient and carry more people than a rope tow, which is what they had. And they got to Davos, Switzerland, where they found T-bars, and they brought Ernst Constant. He was the inventor of the T-bar. And they brought him over to the United States, and Roeblings out of Boston built the T-bar at Pico. And that was the first one in North America. Mother and father, when they came back from Switzerland, they brought back Carl Acker as the head of their ski school. And as little kids, of course, we tagged along behind him. He was a wonderful man, did a great job for Pico, and ultimately bought Pico.
The T-bar, with the advent of a Swiss ski school, made Pico one of the most popular ski areas. But in the summer of 1942, Brad Mead was killed in a tragic boating accident. And with the war, Carl Acker joined the 10th Mountain Division, leaving Janet to run Pico on her own.
I skied with my brother Peter and various friends. And of course, as kids, we just had a wonderful time just careening all over the slopes at Pico. On sunny days, it was easier to walk across the street through the parking lot and go skiing than it was to go 9 miles on the bus to school. We did quite a bit of that. On sunny days, I had a very open-minded mother.
Parents, innovators, and ski pioneers, Janet and Brad Mead left Vermont a lasting legacy that grew from their vision.
They were ahead of their times in a lot of ways, way ahead of it.